Have you ever wondered if giants roamed the Earth before us? Let's take a leap through time, back to the Ice Age, when the Earth was a vastly different place. A time when breathtaking beasts, true giants, roamed the planet. Yes, we're talking about the mammoths, the giants of the Ice Age, whose enormity and strength were unparalleled. These behemoths were not mythical creatures from some fairy tale, but real living beings that ruled the Earth in their time. Picture an animal so immense it stood up to 14 feet tall at the shoulder, tipping the scales at a staggering 10 tons. That's the size of a school bus or two full-grown elephants. Their long, curved tusks, an iconic symbol of their species, could grow up to 16 feet long, a testament to their grandeur and might. The mammoths were not merely beasts of burden, they were also the architects of their ecosystem. Their massive feet trampled and flattened the land, aiding in the creation of paths, while their voracious appetite for vegetation helped in the regulation of flora. But these Ice Age giants were more than just colossal creatures of nature. They held a significant place in prehistoric cultures. Their bones and tusks were used to construct shelters and tools. Their meat and fur provided sustenance and warmth. Their imposing figures were etched onto cave walls, a testament to their importance and reverence in the eyes of our ancestors. This is just the tip of the iceberg, a glimpse into the world of these ancient giants. As we delve deeper, we'll uncover more about their life, their extinction, and their lasting legacy. So the giants did exist, not in myths, but in reality. They were the mammoths of the Ice Age, a reality so fantastic it's almost mythical. Join us as we journey back in time, retracing the footsteps of these giants that once walked among us. The mammoths didn't just appear out of nowhere. They had a beginning, a dawn, if you will. Picture this. The world is a vast, wild expanse of untamed wilderness, and among the first to tread this primeval landscape were the ancestors of the mammoths, the gomphotheres. These ancient creatures, which lived around 20 million years ago, were smaller than the mammoths we think of today, but they set the stage for the giants that were to come. As millennia passed, the Earth changed, and with it, so did its inhabitants. The gomphotheres evolved, giving rise to a new breed of creatures, the Prodeinotherium. These beasts, with their long, downward-curving tusks, were a sight to behold. They were larger, stronger, and more adapted to the changing climates. However, even these impressive creatures were not the mammoths we know. The true dawn of the mammoths came with the arrival of the Mammoths, around 5 million years ago. These were the true giants, the behemoths that we associate with the term mammoth. They had long, curved tusks and a hump of fat on their backs to survive the bitter cold. They were perfectly adapted to their environment and reigned supreme in their time. And what a time it was! The mammoths weren't confined to a single corner of the Earth. No, they spread far and wide, from the frozen tundras of North America and Europe to the warm plains of Africa and the fertile lands of Asia. They were truly global creatures, a testament to their incredible adaptability and resilience. But, as we all know, even the mightiest of giants have humble beginnings. The mammoths were no exception. They began as small creatures in a vast world, evolved through countless generations, and eventually rose to become the giants of the Ice Age. And thus, the era of the mammoth had begun. Imagine living in a world of ice and snow, where survival is a constant battle. This was the reality for the mammoths and other creatures during the Ice Age, a period that spanned nearly 2.5 million years. The Ice Age was an era of extreme cold, where vast glaciers covered much of the Earth's surface. It was an environment that tested the limits of life, and yet, in this harsh world, the mammoths thrived. These magnificent creatures were uniquely adapted for survival in the frigid climate. Their long, shaggy hair provided insulation against the biting cold, while their humped backs stored fat to provide energy during the long, lean winters. The mammoths' long, curved tusks were not just for show. They were versatile tools used for digging through snow to find vegetation and for defending against predators. But the mammoths weren't the only giants that roamed the icy landscapes. They shared their world with other imposing creatures like the saber-toothed cats, giant ground sloths, and woolly rhinos. Each of these animals had their own unique adaptations for surviving the Ice Age. The saber-toothed cats, with their massive fangs, were adept hunters. The giant ground sloths, despite their size, were excellent climbers, able to reach the tender leaves and branches that other creatures couldn't. And the woolly rhinos, like the mammoths, were insulated with thick fur to withstand the cold. Yet it wasn't all snow and ice. During the warmer interglacial periods, vast grasslands sprung up, providing abundant food for the mammoths and other herbivores. These periods of relative warmth allowed populations to flourish, only to be tested again when the next period of glaciation began. Life in the Ice Age was a constant cycle of adaptation and survival, of struggle and resilience. Despite the harsh conditions, life found a way to persist and even thrive. And at the heart of it all were the mammoths, the giants of the Ice Age. In this frozen world, they didn't just survive. In the frozen world of the Ice Age, the mammoths thrived. All good things must come to an end, and so it was for the mammoths. In the vast chronicles of Earth's history, extinction is an all-too-familiar tale. The mammoths were no exception. Their decline was neither swift nor sudden, but a slow descent into oblivion that spanned thousands of years. One of the primary theories for their demise centers on climate change. As the Ice Age receded, the mammoths' frigid stomping grounds began to shrink. Forests replaced the open tundra, and the verdant expanses of grass that once sustained these behemoths dwindled. The mammoths, superbly adapted to the cold, found themselves in a world that was changing too fast for them to keep up. But climate change alone might not have been the culprit. Some scientists suggest that overhunting by humans played a significant role in their downfall. As our ancestors grew in number and spread across the globe, they hunted the mammoths for their meat, fur, and ivory. The mammoths, despite their size, couldn't withstand the relentless onslaught of human predation. Then there's the theory of a catastrophic event. Some propose that a comet or asteroid impact could have triggered a rapid climate shift, leading to a sudden and drastic reduction in the mammoth population. However, it's likely that no single factor was responsible. Instead, a deadly cocktail of climate change, overhunting, and possibly a catastrophic event conspired to seal the mammoth's fate. As the last of their kind fell, the echoes of their thunderous footfalls faded into silence, marking the end of an era. Yet, even in extinction, the mammoths left an indelible mark on our planet. They shaped the landscapes they inhabited, influencing the flora and fauna in ways that linger to this day. And they continue to captivate our imagination, these giants of the Ice Age, reminding us of a time when they roamed the earth in all their majestic grandeur. With their disappearance, the age of the giants came to an end. Though the mammoths are gone, they are far from forgotten. These majestic creatures, the titans of the Ice Age, have left an indelible mark on our world that echoes through the ages. Their legacy, etched in the annals of time, tells a story worth recounting. In the realm of human culture, mammoths have been immortalized in a myriad of ways. Ancient cave paintings depict these giants in all their glory, a testament to their significance in our ancestors' lives. They have been woven into the tapestry of our myths and legends, often symbolizing strength and endurance. Their tusks, those magnificent spiraling columns of ivory, have served as raw material for countless artifacts, from tools to art pieces. Even today, they star in literature and films, capturing our imagination with their grandeur and mystery. But mammoths are more than just cultural icons. Their remains, preserved in the icy cradle of the permafrost, are treasure troves of information for scientists. From these relics, we've gleaned insights into Ice Age ecosystems, climate patterns, and evolutionary processes. Every bone, every tusk, every strand of DNA brings us one step closer to understanding the intricate dance of life on our planet through the ages. And then, there's the tantalizing prospect of de-extincting the mammoth. The idea of bringing these giants back to life through genetic engineering is nothing short of science fiction turned reality. It's a controversial topic, yes, but one that underscores the mammoth's enduring fascination. Would they roam the Siberian tundra once more, a testament to the wonders of modern science? Only time will tell. The mammoths, the giants of the Ice Age, continue to fascinate and inspire us, reminding us of a world that once was. And in that fascination, in that inspiration, they live on. Their legacy is our inheritance, a gift from the past that enriches our present and shapes our future. So, here's to the mammoths, the colossal sentinels of a bygone era. May they continue to echo through the ages.